Hi, I just had some thoughts over the last few days about how we can interact well with people and how we can support our colleagues and friends at this time. This cross stitch was given to me by a patient several years ago. Completely random. She just brought it in, and it was a sense of thanks and an opportunity just to say thank you for being a good doctor, I guess. But what's interesting about it is it's the story of footprints in the sand, and how somebody's always with us even when we feel like they're not. And she obviously knew me well enough to know that that would be a good gift, something that I would really appreciate. And for several years it hung in my doctor's surgery, and until I brought it home a little while ago. So here it is. It's a nice thing, isn't it? But it got me thinking about how our patients or our clients or people that we know us well. And if they know us well, sometimes they know a lot about us, and that gives us a great opportunity to talk and share with them as well. So over the years, I've had the opportunity to share my faith and to share who I am as a Christian with my patients and with people that I've got to know. Now, usually in those situations, I'm sharing my faith with people that already have faith, so they might be Christians as well, and they knew I was a Christian. So in this case, this lady knew I was a Christian and thought I would, it would be something I would enjoy to have. But actually, at this time, there's a lot of people who find themselves alone. It's something I've been thinking a lot about as a doctor. That actually a lot of people live lonely lives, and that's something that actually in this situation, this time, there are a lot of people who are in that situation. And worse than that, there are many people that can't even have a visit from their local vicar or priest. And as health and social care practitioners and professionals, we have a massive opportunity to sometimes stand in the gap for those people. Now, I don't know about you, but there's been a lot of media about how we shouldn't push our faith on people, which is true. And we shouldn't do that. People should feel entitled to live their lives without being preached at. But at the same time, there are a lot of people that would really benefit and appreciate a kind word or something nice said, or even a prayer. So I think one of the things I've been thinking about is how I do that, and how perhaps others could learn to do that as well. So when I know somebody's a Christian, or I know they go to church, I might say, I know you go to church, or I know you're a Christian. Do you want me to pray with you or for you? So in that situation, it's fairly straightforward, isn't it? You've got a relationship with them, and you know a little bit about them, and you can do that. However, if you don't know, then I think we can do what Jesus sent the disciples out to do. When he sent out the 72, he said that they should enter a town and ask to stay in a house and put their blessing on that house. And if the blessing remained, they would stay, and if it didn't, they would just walk away. And so one of the things I've been doing over the last few years is just doing that. I've been just saying, bless you. Sounds a simple and trite thing to say. Some people might think I'm just being a bit old-fashioned when I say it. So when somebody puts their coat on to leave my consulting room, I might just say, bless you. Now, a few times over the last few months and years, people have turned and said, oh, that's interesting. Why are you saying that? And it then gives you an opportunity to say why. And I would encourage us, particularly at this time, to think about ways that we might bridge the gap, particularly those that are very poorly, without relatives or friends able to visit, that actually as health and social care workers, working in nursing homes or in the hospitals, we have a real opportunity to stand in the gap for people, to be their friends, to be their neighbours, to be their priest. And if you're a Christian, and people on this group and in other groups that I share on are mainly Christians, then I would encourage you to find quiet ways to pray for people. You don't have to pray out loud. You can pray in your mind, under your breath, but actually you can just put a hand on and say bless them. And if you can't put a hand on because of the criteria that we're living in, then you can just say bless you. The verbal blessing that Jesus shared with many, we have the opportunity as Christians to do the same, and particularly as healthcare and social care professionals. So let me just encourage you to do that. I've seen a lot of blessing and benefit from doing that over the years. and let's just be those people that we're meant to be. Thank you.